Here, Northwestern State head coach Rick Cabrera, a 69-64 win against Houston Christian. And, Coach, much like you talked about Houston Christian's record being a little misleading, that final score in some ways is misleading as well. Had the game in control for most of the first 3 quarters of that game. But in a good sense, you got challenged down the stretch and found out that your team can handle some adversity.
Yeah, Coach Cruchell is a heck of a coach, man. He's been there a long time. Has good players. Obviously, tough schedule like we had. It was just one of those games, man. Listen, we've been through a lot. We have some losses that we don't ever want to remember. So I'm going to cherish every win we can get. I don't like the way it transpired the last 8 minutes. But like I told him in the locker room, I said the alternative is a loss. If we lose that game, it's bad. But they pulled it out. They got the stop that's needed, made the free throws, and won the game.
When you have a guy like in Jamel's situation, he has 4 free throws down the stretch. For a guy that doesn't shoot a lot of free throws, how do you help that confidence in that part from a coaching standpoint? And I know Chase Forte said something to him before the last 2. So a good group, a good leadership moment from them.
Yeah, no, we use the word believe. Just believe, man. It's your coaches try to make a lot of things too tough, too strategically. Just get up to that line, have some confidence, have some swag. Move your shoulders a little bit and make the free throws. All right. We could do all the coaching in the world. If you have that attitude and that pop, then you'll make those free throws. So he had it. I didn't worry. Because when you worry, that means you don't have faith.
He had some faith to get some big rebounds there at the end, especially those 2 offensive rebounds. When the possession after the turnover, you're trying to bleed the clock. You got it down to, I think, 17.2 seconds because of 2 big offensive rebounds. And Dwayne Posey had one of them, and that's a guy that we talked about after last game. That move to the 4 has paid off. And against the big front line, you needed somebody like that to go and grab 8, 9, 10 boards, and he did that.
Yeah, no, that's one thing we've done the last 3, 4 games since we moved to a bigger lineup. And Jamel's even done a better job. Prior to conference play starting, I thought he was a poor rebounder, in my opinion. He's done a heck of a job since conference play has started. Dwayne Posey has been an animal. I should have been playing him at the 4 a long time ago. That's on me. But it's now. We're in the now. So he's playing at the 4. He helps us at that position. He's a tough dude. I wish he finished a little bit better around the rim, but I'm going to help him do that as a coach. That's how we help these young men get better. And, we're going to enjoy this win.
Those final 8 minutes were nerve-wracking, but the first 32, especially after kind of a back-and-forth first 10 minutes, Braylon Bush, we talked about the first 2 games of this homestand, he didn't score a point in the first half. He's got 12 at halftime, so you're getting that balance. You're getting different guys to get in where they fit in.
Yeah, no, and I told Bray, I said, hey, if you're a starter, I need more from you. I'm not starting you because you're a nice guy. I'm starting you because I know you have the ability to produce, whether it's points, assists, defending. Everyone has a role. So Braylon has done that, and he's helped lead us to 2 wins.
And you got a little bit more. We talked about it post-game on TV, but the balance there, yeah, Bray had 15, Justin had 11, but then you got 9 out of Cliff, you got 9 out of Chase, you got 9 out of Chris, and including 7 in a row that really kind of opened it up in the second half. He's made strides, but all those guys, as conference play has rolled in, seem to have built their confidence level up.
Well, that's where this team is best, is where other guys contribute. We're not a one-man reliable team as we were in the first half. And credit to Cliff. Cliff kept us in a lot of games, and I still want more of that. Excuse me, but when we have other guys that contribute, it makes us more dangerous. It makes scouting reports for other team a little bit more dangerous, so they don't have to just focus on one guy. So as long as we continue this and continue to guard for 40 minutes, we guarded for 32 minutes, and in the 8 that we didn't guard, they took advantage and had an opportunity to win the game. But we'll get better.
Coach, as always, thanks for your time.
Thank you.